But if you're in a high gear like this, it's almost like it gets stuck because you can't pedal it fast enough. So it's just a really weird pedal assist system. So in other words, like how fast you spin the cranks is how much assist it's giving you. And I don't want to be too negative. Like I'm thankful that the developers have been able to implement pedal assist, you know, this far. I think there's some kind of a bug in this code where sometimes when pedal assist starts, it just doesn't stop. Like why is whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what's going on. Look, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. So for the previous few days, I've been messing around with the Flipski. So this is the Flipski 75100 Pro V2 controller. So I've been messing around with pedal assist and VESC for the last few days, trying to understand how this works, what functionality is available. It seems like pedal assist is kind of a new thing in VESC. It hasn't always been there. It's relatively new. So how do we hook up our e-bike pedal assist to a VESC-based controller? How does that work?
Okay guys, so on the screen you'll see a wiring diagram for how I wired up this 4-wire pedal assist sensor to my Flipski.
So the first thing is you're going to need a pedal assist sensor that's got 4 wires. And so not all e-bike pedal assist sensors have 4 wires. And so when a pedal assist sensor has 4 wires, like the one that I have on here, it means that it can detect both going forwards and it can detect going backwards. I think it's called a quadrature pedal assist sensor, where it's bi-directional. It can work either way. So you can see down here there's a sensor that I've got on here. So I've got a wooden block that's zip tied and gorilla glued to my down tube. And so we've got the sensor in here, and I can kind of adjust it a little bit here like this. So I get it to a point where it's within like 1 to 3 millimeters of the magnets, and then when you spin the pedal assist sensor, you can see it blinking. That little LED blinks red as you spin it around. So I have got the pedal assist working in VESC, but it's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna I wanted to record. It's raining outside, but I wanted to just record this and show you what it looks like in the stand because it's really weird. So first of all, the pedal assist in VESC has to be hooked up a specific way for it to work right now. Like, I had to go into the source code for VESC and figure out which pins. So here I've got a wiring diagram that came with my Flipski, right? So it's got this wiring diagram, and so it shows all the pins on here. I could put this on the screen for you guys in the video, but we're basically looking at the Flipski wiring diagram. So where I had to hook my pedal assist sensor was, so I hooked it to the 5 volt, the ground, and that's on this this number 6, this communication thing. It's the connector on the Flipski that has the most wires on it, so it's number 6 on here. But so basically I connected the pedal assist sensor to 5 volt, ground, and then the orange wire, which is the TX/SCL. And then I also connected the pedal assist signal to RX/SDA. Right? So pedal assist sensor has 4 wires. Red one goes to 5 volt, black one goes to ground, then RX and TX. And it doesn't really matter which one of the wires from the pedal assist sensor goes to which one of the orange and purple wires, the RX and the TX on here. Because once you get in here and you get the pedal assist set up, you can invert the pedal direction if things are going the wrong way. But basically, you're going to need some kind of a pedal assist sensor that has 4 wires, I think. I don't know if you're going to be able to hook up a pedal assist sensor that only has 3 wires. You could try, and then if it's not detecting anything, you could go into the pedal assist and try to invert it. But yeah, so for this one, I have a 4-wire pedal assist sensor installed on my bike. It's hooked up to the flip ski. We can see it blinking, right? We can see right down here on my fingers right here. You can see it blinking. Okay, so then I'm going to show you how pedal assist works in VESC. I'm going to show you the behavior and the functionality, okay? And then you just let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Because I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think I've ever seen e-bike pedal assist work like this. So, how I set this up. I just explained how I wired it. 5-volt ground, RX, and TX. That's where you hook the pedal assist sensor. So you can do this. Under app config, you go to general. So then there's I think there's 2 ways you can use pedal assist in VESC. Right? So under app to use, you can pick either pedal assist, and that'll only use pedal assist. Or else you can pick ADC and pedal assist. But for now, let's just focus on pedal assist. So we'll just do this pedal assist, right? So we've come in here and we've selected one form of pedal assist under this app to use. So that kind of like enables pedal assist. So then if you go in app config and all the way down to pedal assist, then what I had to do is select cadence control type. And then so the sensor type is quadrature. It seems like that's the only type that's implemented at this time. So that's why I'm saying that I think you might need a 4-wire quadrature pedal assist sensor, because that's the only option. But if you can get a 3-wire pedal assist sensor to work somehow, let me know. Let me know how you did it. So then the other settings that we have here for pedal assist is pedal RPM start and pedal RPM end. So the pedal RPM start, that's the pedal RPM at which pedal assist starts. So when the pedal RPM is lower than this value, then pedal assist stop. Okay, so 10 RPM with the pedals, that would be 1 pedal stroke every 6 seconds. So that's pretty slow pedaling, right? So let's see what that feels like to get that to engage 10 RPM. So let's see how far do I have to turn the cranks for the pedal assist to engage. So let's see how far we have to turn the crank for pedal assist to engage when it's set to 10 RPM. I felt it a little bit right there, but you have to be pedaling. See, I can barely feel it. Whoa. So I'm glad that this happened, because I noticed this when I was testing it earlier. I don't know what's going on. Look at this. So where's my phone? It's just going on its own. So pedal assist, like the sensor's not blinking, and pedal assist is just going, and I'm not hitting the throttle at all, and it's just going. Like, this is, what is it doing? So then if I rotate it a little bit, there it stopped. So what was that? It was just going on like cruise control or something. What was that? That's weird. So I've been talking to some people in the comments, and they're telling me that pedal assist in VESC, like it's already implemented and it works good, and there's no reason to like, you know, try and customize it or write any custom scripts or code or anything to make it better. But like I've never seen, let me know in the comments, have you ever seen e-bike pedal assist that works like this in your life? So, and I don't want to be too negative. Like I'm thankful that the developers have been able to implement pedal assist, you know, this far. But it just seems like the default settings that it has, like 10 RPM, it's almost like you have to lower that a little bit or something. Like, can we get it to start a little bit quicker? Because look at this, I just spun it. So I'm used to pedal assist starting like when you rotate the cranks like just a certain amount, like 15 degrees or like 25 degrees or whatever it is. I'm used to the pedal assist starting like that, where it's like you have to rotate the cranks a certain amount and then that cadence sensor kicks in. And it might be based on how far apart those magnets are on your cadence sensor, but I mean there's no cadence-based pedal assist in the world where you have to spin the cranks like this. Like, why isn't it going? You know, so is that the pedal RPM start? Or like what default? What is going on here? So I think maybe another reason that this is weird is like the max current on pedal assist. This setting, basically, this is how you tell pedal assist how much power the pedal assist can use. But how this works, and this is the whole weird part, is that basically how this pedal assist works is it's got this pedal RPM start, and that's when the pedal assist engages, right? Is when the pedals get to 10 RPM. And then it has pedal RPM end, and that is the pedal RPM at which the assist stops increasing. So that's like when the pedals get to 180 RPM, then it'll be giving you full output, right? But 180 RPM pedaling, that's kind of crazy. Like that seems like a lot, right? 180 RPM pedaling. So, I mean, if you were pedaling at 60 RPM, that's one rotation per second, right? So if you were pedaling at 180, that's like two, what is that, 2.5 rotations of the pedals per second? So that seems like a lot. So let's try this. Oh yeah, so that's a little better. So 10 RPM start and then 60 end. But so how much? Let's see here. And it's kind of this weird thing where it's like it makes the motor go based on how fast you're pedaling. So it's just weird. Like, but now look at it. What's going on? I'm not pedaling. So I pedaled backwards. See, I think there's some kind of a bug. I think there's some kind of a bug in this code where sometimes when pedal assist starts, it just doesn't stop. Like, why is that? It happens pretty often, actually. Like, it's not hard to get that to happen. Okay, so I lowered the pedal RPM start down to 6. This is so weird. See, look at it. Now it's just going on like cruise control or something. Like, what is that about? Hello? Okay, so It seems like the default settings are a bit whack, and you need to lower the pedal RPM start a little bit. You also probably need to lower the pedal RPM end, unless you enjoy ghost pedaling like a maniac. So if I invert the pedal direction, let's see, does that mean when I spin the cranks backwards, it's gonna go forwards? Yep, all right. So I wonder if there's some way to make it do that thing like in the Phase Runner where you spin the pedals backwards and it does regen. That would be cool. Maybe that's an idea for something to work on. But so we can uninvert it and it starts going back in the normal direction. So it just seems like it takes too long for it to kick in. Like, what is going on here? Is it going? What's happening here? So I think did this get reset again or something? Like this max current? What keeps happening to that? Whenever I change this pedal RPM start, what's going on? I can't even tell if it's working. Is it going? Oh, there it is. Whoa, whoa. So I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm trying to rotate the pedals at just like an even rate, and it just keeps doing this thing where it's like. Alright guys, so this is just an example of how the pedal assist behaves in VESC. It's like kinda weird. I don't know what I think about it. So here are my settings. The default settings of VESC are kinda wacky. I changed the RPM start to 6, or else it just like, it doesn't engage fast enough when you start pedaling. I think by default it's 10, but I lowered it a little bit so that it starts up at a lower RPM or quicker. Then I lowered the pedal RPM end a lot, down to 30. So basically with these settings, it's saying when the pedals get to 6 RPM, which is 1 rotation every 10 seconds, so it's basically as soon as you start rotating the pedals, it should go. But if you're in a high gear like this, it's almost like it gets stuck because you can't pedal it fast enough. So it's just a really weird pedal assist system. So in other words, like how fast you spin the cranks is how much assist it's giving you, and you basically just give it this start RPM and an end RPM. So when you get to 6 RPM, it starts, so it's okay. And then when you get to 30, it's giving you the maximum. So I mean, I don't know. 30 RPM is 1 rotation every other second. So I had to change the default settings quite a bit to get this working. So then the other setting that you have available to you in the VESC pedal assist, so sensor magnets, that has to match how many magnets your pedal assist sensor uses so that it knows. So that it knows like how many magnet pulses equals one rotation of the cranks, so that it can calculate your crank RPM. So then PAS max current, that's like saying how much power do you want the pedal assist to have out of your maximum power that you've configured the motor for. So I've set it to 66%. Seems okay. Like by default it was 10%, and when it was 10% I couldn't even tell that the pedal assist was working. Like, so the default settings for VESC pedal assist are like weird, and I don't know who, like, they just don't make any sense. It's very weird. Like, I think maybe they're configured that way so that you don't damage anything or accidentally like touch the pedals and like it just starts going crazy. But the default settings don't work good at all, and it was like actually kind of confusing because of that. And then just the behavior of it, where the faster that you pedal the cranks, like the more assistance it gives you. Like it's like ghost pedaling 2.0. It's like, who came up with this? It's kind of weird. I mean, so one problem with this is when you're in a high gear. One problem with this is when you're in a high gear and then you're trying to start from a stop. It's like you're on a mid-drive or something. Like you can't even get going because the pedal assist isn't engaging. So that's weird. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one e-bike in my life where pedal assist worked like that. So this is just kind of like, this is something else to me. Another thing I've noticed with it is as you're pedaling, it's kind of like it's I don't know. It feels kind of like it's pulsing or something, even when I'm trying to pedal the crank steady. It's like every once in a while it's like pulsing, or I don't know if it's getting a double bounce on the magnets or something. There's no easy way to like debug this in VESC and see like in a cycle analyst. When you have the cycle analyst, you can see the pedal assist pulses on the screen. Maybe when you're on the computer version of the VESC app, you can see it. I don't know, but on the mobile version, there's not really a great way to like debug the pedals. And then the other thing I've noticed, and I saw it in the stand too, is just sometimes you start pedaling and then you stop pedaling, and it's like in cruise control or something. And I don't have cruise control enabled. I don't know why that is. And it's actually kind of dangerous a few times. Like I was pedaling and I stopped pedaling, like right there. It doesn't happen as much when you're on the bike, but like sometimes you're pedaling and then you stop pedaling and it's still going for some reason, and it's kind of sketchy. Like, but when you're actually on the bike, man, it's weird. It's like after I stop pedaling, there's like a pretty good delay before the pedal assist cuts out. Let's see here. So it's like the faster that you pedal, like the more it gives you. It's just this weird thing. I don't know. It works. It's okay, but it's just weird.
Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I'm going to go on a full ride with this VESC pass in the future, and we're going to try out what exists already in VESC. But from what I've seen so far, it seems pretty basic. I felt like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like the faster you spin your legs, the faster you go. It's just this like weird ghost pedaling 2.0. I've never felt an e-bike pedal assist operate like this in my life. So I think I'm gonna write some custom scripts or like some custom firmware or do something, modify the source code. I don't know. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get pedal assist working better in VESC. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like and subscribe, follow along. We're gonna get pedal assist working better in VESC in the future. So stay tuned guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll do some more of the Sonic the Hedgehog pedal assist soon. I'll show you some more. Like and subscribe. See you later. If you're buying a Flipski, use code EBB for $10 off at flipski.net. Thank you very much. It supports the channel, bros. Peace out.